So let us estimate the changes in cost of sales and the base case annual growth TAPA. Let us estimate what those changes will mean to the changes in the equity value per share. So in this case, let us go to our control panel tab and let us grab from this assumption here the cost of sales here of 6.8% in the base case, that is the average case. And let us say that it increases in the worst case to say just say it increases in the worst case to let's just say 2%. And it decreases in the best case by 2%. Spaces formulas to keep the formula in place. We can also pick up here for the base case annual growth TAPA from the control panel tab. So we go there, go to the control panel tab, we grab here the base annual growth TAPA of 20%, and let us say in the very worst case, this is gonna increase by 0.055%, and in the best case scenario, it is gonna decrease by 5 times. So let us set it up with that, and again let us link to the intrinsic value per share in our calculation here. Font is white, as we said before. We don't want the audience to look at that, so we can now highlight all of these. We can go Alt D for data tables and T, and the row input cell, it's going to be the cost of sales. We have that here under the sensitivity inputs. The column input cell is going to be the annual growth TAPA. So in this case, we're going to select this annual growth TAPA here for the base case. So essentially, why we are selecting these cells here is because, as we said before, that if the assumptions in our control panel is equal to if the space here is equal to a blank, then we will use the assumptions in our control panel. Otherwise, if it's not equal to a blank, then we will use the sensitivity input here. So now it's equal to a blank, and of course it will be selecting directly from the control panel rather than the sensitivity input here. So we can close the click OK, and we can press enter. As you can see, we have that set up right here. In the very best case, we have $3.8 million per share, and we can see that reflecting here as $3.8 million. So if we switch things around as we did before, let's say for the cost of sales, we want to switch things around to say in the very best case of 2.8%, and the base case annual growth target in the very best case of say 10%, we can see that it is giving us here at the bottom left of $5.8 million per share, just as same thing as we have here for the intrinsic value per share calculation here of $5.8 million per share. So as you can see, it's a very powerful tool to find in the model. It's very, very powerful. So we can also make sure that this is linking to the Japan tab. So let us just make this font green, ensuring that it's linking to another worksheet. So let us go Alt Edge FC to bring up that font and make that green, and also here Alt Edge FC, make that green. The same thing for the sensitivities for the exit multiple, the discount rate. Alt Edge FC, make that green. Alt Edge FC.